guys? It's your boy Dreamer, and welcome to episode 2 of the Road to Redemption series. Now, I know it's been a while since I put out an episode, and that's just because, the holiday, and, I was just taking some time off for myself, and then plus, on top of that, I really have not been enjoying FIFA lately, so, it's just been a little difficult to put out good content for you guys, and to really enjoy the game when it's just, the game hasn't been working well with me. Like, the gameplay since the update and the passing and things, I just don't really like it, and I haven't really been having fun. And being that I haven't been having fun, it's been hard for me to try to put out good content for you guys. I played these matches you see here playing in the background. I played them over and over again to see if I can at least create something interesting for you guys to watch. And I'm so sorry because the content in this video is not very good. I admit it's pretty boring because nothing really happens, and it was just so frustrating playing and recording because the game just wasn't working. And playing with the AI is just really hard when the bots, when they're on your team, they do such idiotic things, and when you're playing against the bots, it's like everything for them goes perfect, and it's just really frustrating. So I just wasn't having a good time playing FIFA. But no matter, we're back, and hopefully I can continue to put out some type of good content for you guys, and I promise there won't be such a big delay again. Now, in the first episode, we got our first 2 goals of the season entirely against Colorado Rapids, and that's amazing. We got 2 goals right in the beginning of the game. I think one was from a cross, and another one I finessed into the upper left corner, which was a beautiful goal. We got them right in the beginning, 2 goals, just right there, and it was just nice to see, Alexandre Pato doing his thing. Now here I tried to pass a through ball up to the computer, and as you can see, like I was saying, the passing is pretty bad. I tried to play just a nice regular through ball up to my computer, who was making a run down the wing, but the pass seemed to be overhit when I really don't remember putting that much power on it, but it just went way too long, and the computer sent in a decent cross that I could have reached, but unfortunately I didn't. Luckily, the computer did get the ball. They headed it out of bounds. We get a corner. As you see, the cross comes in. Cross it way too close to the keeper. And he punches it out. We get another corner. They send it in, and it's again way too close to the keeper. So I run out of the box, try to get the ball for the long shot, and as soon as I decide to take the shot, I get dispossessed as soon as I get on the ball. As we go into the second half, you can sit here and look at the match facts. You can see 0 shots on target. We almost have 60-40 shared possession. It's just really bad. As you can see, nothing was happening in the first half of the game, and it's just, honestly, it was just very boring, and I didn't enjoy making this video because I didn't enjoy the gameplay. But anyway, I'm glad to be here with you guys. Honestly, I'm really glad to make the video, and again, I'm really sorry for the delay. So right here, we get on the counterattack, and I call for the through ball for the computer up the wing, but he unfortunately just passes it way too short. So I can't get the ball, and we get dispossessed, and they automatically get on the counterattack. Once ULC is on the counterattack, it pretty much goes downhill from there. So I decided to sim the rest of that match because, nothing was really falling for us, so I just decided to say, okay, whatever. So then we get into some training. You guys know the drills that we do. We get an A, a B, a C, an A, and a D. And honestly, that might be the best thing that has happened to us in this entire episode. I know it's so sad to see, but whatever. Enough of that. Let's just get into the next game, and hopefully it goes better. So here we are playing against Portland Timbers in the North American tournament, and they start off with the ball, and immediately I just cut some stuff out because nothing happened. We get on a quick counterattack. I see a gap in the defense. I run through the defense. I call for a through ball, and again, the ball just played too short, and unfortunately, they were able to intercept the ball. So the computers, right from the start, they get the ball back, they pass it, and I guess Portland Timbers player tries to hit some no-touch dribbling and crosses over our defender, which is pretty crazy. But anyway, he gets the ball. He passes it to me, and I try to play a through ball to the computer, but of course, the passing mechanics in this game, the ball was way overhit, and he was nowhere near it. So then we get fouled. We go for the free kick. I say to cross the ball, and the computer does, but unfortunately, the ball is just too short. So then Portland Timbers gets the ball, and immediately they get on the counterattack, and just look at that pace down the wing. They take it. Our computer actually makes a really good slide tackle, and he did not touch the ball, so the ball actually goes out for a goal kick. Unfortunately, we lose the ball straight away, and then they get on the attack again, which was a great shot from Milano. So the computers get a corner, They play the short corner into Chara. Chara sends the ball up the field, and they go for the long shot. I think that's Nagby on the ball. He shoots it on his strong foot, and it's just wide of the target. We got lucky there. So our goalkeeper blasts the ball upfield. We get the ball. We're here on the counterattack. I call for the through ball, and again, it is too short. It just seems to be a repeating pattern with these computers in the passing. I don't understand it, and it's just so frustrating. Anyway, we get into the second half. As you can look at the match facts there, again, no shots on target. It's just, again, it's another boring game. So we start the second half. We kick off. I decide I want to drop back and play some balls. Maybe if I drop back and play, then the computers will be able to create something. So anyway, I get the ball. I hit a roulette. I play a through ball up the wing to one of our computers who's making a run. I believe that was Centurion. I tried to hit a bourbon spin right there, but I guess it didn't really register. And then Centurion calls for the ball back, and our computer, I guess he was off balance or not facing the right way and just passed it out of bounds. Anyway, Portland Timbers get on the counterattack. They cross the ball in, which I thought was actually a pretty decent cross, but actually it was pretty bad. And luckily our computer got a hand to it. But if that would have been an own goal, my God, guys, I would have been so frustrated. I would have just stopped playing, and this video would have taken much longer to come out because I would have just been angry beyond belief. I see Alexandre Pato. I know. No shots, no goals. It's really bad. Nothing is falling for us. That's all right. So we're here from kickoff from the goalkeeper. He passes the ball short. We're playing it up the field, getting a little bit of passing in. I decide to drop back. I call for the ball. Computer passes it to me. You know, I'm trying to make some plays here, try to help create something, and then our computers just love passing the ball backwards. I don't understand it. So anyway, I call for the ball here, see a computer making a run. I try to play the through ball, but unfortunately I got like sandwiched between two defenders. They took the ball away from me. Anyway, they get on the counterattack. You see Chara here running down the wing. He plays the through ball down to, I don't know how to say his last name. The cross comes in. It's a good cross. It's a good header. You already know it's coming. The ball's in the back of the net. Portland Timbers, they score a goal, and like I said, you already know it's coming. Our goalkeeper could do absolutely nothing about that. It was just beautiful cross, wide open down the wing, great header. There's nothing you can do. Anyway, so we kick off. Again, I try to drop back and play some balls. Hopefully, you know, get the ball moving a little bit so they won't have to worry about just playing the ball up to me. And our computer here tries to do some no-touch dribbling, and I don't understand it. It was completely unnecessary. Like, just get rid of the ball, just pass it, and hopefully we can create something. But instead, he decides to no-touch dribble, and we lose the ball. They pace down the wing. They send in the cross, which actually looked to be a pretty decent cross, but fortunately, our defender got his hand to it. So after that, not his hand, that would have been a mono, his head. After that, anyway, we get on the counterattack. We get the ball. Something was starting to build, and then, of course, a pass just goes wide. So I decide to just sim to the end of that match again because we wind up losing that one 1-0 from a good header and a good cross. And again, we get into some training. Hopefully we can get some growth, and we get a D, a C, and an F. I guess it really can't get much worse than that. It's really bad. So anyway, we get into our third game in the North American All-Stars Trophy against Deportivo Iquique. I think that's how you say their name. Iquique. I don't really know. If you guys know, please leave a comment down below so I can actually know how to say this team name. Anyway, we start off the game right here on the counterattack, and I decided to go with the red kits because we haven't used them before. We get on the counterattack. I hit a bourbon spin. Then I try to finesse on my weak foot, and unfortunately, it just goes barely wide of the target. That would have been a beautiful goal that we really needed. Anyway, the computers get on the counterattack straight from their goal kick. As you can see, they get dispossessed really early. I run down the wing. I'm pacing. I'm clearly outpacing this defender, and he decides to slide tackle me as I hit the bourbon spin. And I thought it should have been a red card because I was miles away from the goal. I was absolutely nowhere near the goal, and it was just an unnecessary slide tackle. I had no teammates around me that I could have played the ball to anything, so I personally think that should have been a red card. But it wasn't, and that's okay. We get our free kick, but I think, yeah, I called for the ball short, and he decided to play the ball in the air, and I couldn't do anything about that. And they get on the counterattack. They decide to play it up the wing. Fortunately, their player was offside, so we do get the ball back. And straight from the free kick, I try to play, I think that's Michel Bastos, into the through ball, but unfortunately he can't get there, and the computer hits it out of bounds. We get a corner, and right there, I took off outside of the box because I was pretty sure that that ball was going to go further outside of the box. But we actually do win the header, and the ball falls straight to where I was standing. If I would have stayed there, I could have hit it off the volley. Golazo. You guys already know it was coming. Anyway, we get on the ball. I hit a bourbon spin. I cut in the box. I try to hit another spin, but unfortunately we get dispossessed, and they get on the counterattack immediately. And then they play the ball right here in the box, and he goes for a shot on his weak foot, and it was nowhere near. I don't know why the computer would try something so silly, but it's okay. So we get on the counterattack here. I get in the box. I take 2 defenders. I try to finesse it on my strong foot, but their keeper, Cortez, makes a very, very good save. I thought for sure that was going to be in the back of the net and give us the one goal that we actually need in this episode. So we get a corner. They send the ball in, and of course it is too close to their keeper again. So anyway, the keeper blasts it out. We win the header, and the ref blows the whistle. We get straight into the second half. They start off here from kickoff, and I believe that they play it back, and they actually do get on the counterattack. I believe they create something like from this. Yeah, see, I fouled him, which I thought was a clean tackle, but the refs disagreed. It was actually a foul. So they get a free kick, and I try to rush their defender to get the ball and maybe create something, but as you can see, coach says no more. We are subbed off. Somehow we did manage to score a goal in that game at some point, and we are into the final of the North American All-Star Trophies, and we will be playing against, I think that is Club Tijuana from the Mexican League. Alright, well, that'll be the end of this episode. Thank you guys for watching so much, and I'm really sorry that the content was not that great. The game was just really boring. But anyway, if you liked the video, please like, and if you are new to the channel, please subscribe.